saw this clip of Dan Hurley, who's the men's coach at UConn, and Gino Auriemma, who's the women's coach at UConn. Obviously, two of the, most storied programs on the men's and women's side, two of the most successful coaches in the country, who were sitting down and talking about a whole bunch of different things. One thing that they talked about was recruiting and the type of players that they recruit, the type of players that they're looking to bring in. So I'll run that right now.
And I'm going offense. I'm recruiting offense.
Oh, yeah.
I've made that mistake.
Yeah.
I will not make it. I'm recruiting offensive players that are tough, that will be willing to defend for you, but I'm no longer going defensive, hard-playing guys that we're going to have to try to teach them to play great offense. I think that's...
No, that's an impossible teach. I've tried it. If you got enough guys that are going to score 1,000 points, you're going to win a lot of games. I don't care how good they are defensively.
Can you play offense at a high level? Now, I know I mentioned earlier about defense being important. It is important. If you can't guard a soul, you probably won't get recruited, right? It can't be something that keeps you off the court. But first of all, if you don't have a skill you're elite at, obviously, we talked about that's a problem. But also, if you don't understand how to play good basketball, you don't understand when to pass the ball, you don't understand when to drive, when to shoot. Okay, how do I come off of this pin down here? How do I use this ball screen? How do I use this dribble handoff? How do I create a good matchup for myself? How do I create a mismatch for my teammate? How quickly do I identify those things when I'm playing so that we give ourselves the best chance of scoring? As important as it is to have those physical skills, you also have to have the mental skills, the basketball IQ to understand when to do what, how to do those things consistently at a high level. And that ultimately is what college coaches want, because like they talked about in that clip, they don't want to have to teach you everything about basketball. They want to bring in players who already know how to score, how to not just score, but how to play good offense, how to create for the team. And that's going to lead to a lot of wins, because if you're a good enough athlete, you can learn how to play defense. If you're a good enough athlete and you're willing to play hard, you can learn how to play defense. But it's really, really hard, and you don't have a lot of time or attention to give as a college coach to teach a player or multiple players how to play offense. Now, this is a big part of why I created Basketball IQ Academy, which is my full Basketball IQ program where we go through how to read the game at a high level, how to become a better decision maker, understanding things like when to drive, when to pass, when to shoot, how to read different actions, so pin downs, ball screens, dribble handoffs, how to play in transition, how to make the right play, all those stuff that is overlooked because everybody's so worried about, am I spending enough time working on my shooting? Am I spending enough time working on my ball handling? Am I spending enough time working on my finishing? And then they don't understand how to actually use the tools in their toolbox in the right situation. And that's where the disconnect is for a lot of players, and can go into another reason why a college coach wouldn't recruit you. You might have all the talent in the world, which goes back to what I said earlier about ball handling. You can have a crazy deep bag with the handles that you have here. If you don't actually know how to use that in a way that allows you to create or allows you to facilitate an offense, then just having those physical skills means nothing and isn't a reason why a coach is going to want you or is going to recruit you. So I created Basketball IQ Academy to teach you step by step how to play the game of basketball the right way. And we go even deeper into that. We talk about the emotional intelligence piece, going back to being a great teammate, going back to being mentally tough, understanding how to deal with adversity, understanding how to actually not let some of those things derail you and instead be able to be present on the court and give your best effort regardless of things that are going on around you. We also have an entire course inside of that just dedicated to how to build a high level of confidence, regardless of whether you're playing well, not playing well, so that when you get to the college level and it's difficult, everybody's good, and you're learning and you're not playing a lot or playing well, are you able to maintain your confidence through that? And the players who can do that are the ones ultimately who are successful. And the part that I'm the most excited about is that if you join Basketball IQ Academy and you go with the complete player package, which is a new package that we're offering, we actually have a couple things included that apply to this as well. We have an entire course, a step-by-step guide on how to get recruited, where we go through a lot of stuff we talked about, even more in depth. I talked about reaching out to college coaches. There's an email script that I go through that you can apply to, sending your own emails out to coaches where, building systems. Okay, who have I reached out to? Who have I responded to? Who's interested? Who's not interested? And learning how to put your film together. What are the best ways to be able to do that to make sure that it catches the eye of a college coach? And all the little details that, like I said, a lot of players don't know, a lot of parents don't know. We talk about that in depth inside this program as well that comes with Basketball IQ Academy. We have an entire defense program, and then part of the complete player package is our skill development program, the Perimeter Scorer System, which is a full year-round skills training program. There's off-season workouts, in-season workouts, preseason workouts, and that used to be something that we sold separately. That was actually the first program that we ever had, and now it's only available inside the complete player package with Basketball IQ Academy. So it truly is the one-stop shop for everything that you're going to need to be a successful basketball player, specifically when we talk about getting recruited, getting yourself to that next level. So if you're interested in all of that, that's going to be the top link down below. Highly recommend you check that out. Hopefully this video gave you an idea of mistakes to avoid, how to put yourself in the best position to get an opportunity at the college level. Like I mentioned, if you are interested in Basketball IQ Academy, that's linked down below, top link in the description. I appreciate you for watching. Talk soon. Peace.